If you are a history lover like me, I have 2 podcast recommendations for you. If you are a history lover, I feel like we all go through this phase of like Titanic. So there is a new Titanic podcast. And I thought I had a very good general knowledge about the sinking of the Titanic. But this podcast does an incredible job at presenting all of the nitty-gritty details. And I can't tell you how many times while listening to this, full body chills of just these little details, nuances of everything that happened and had to happen for this massive disaster to occur, which is horrifically sad. So even if you think you are very well acquainted with the Titanic disaster, I think you should go listen to this. Next recommendation is The History of Sex, Scandal, and Society Betwixt the Sheets. This is now the 3rd video I am making about this podcast because I fucking adore this podcast. It's like it says, The History of Sex, Scandal, and Society, and the host, she is a sex historian, Kate Lister. First, her personality is 1,000 out of 10. She has a great sense of humor. I love listening to her. I just love her personality, her voice. Then the topics that they discuss on this podcast are not typical. Once again, it is a podcast that gets into the unheard details of society in decades and centuries past. And this is why I love it so much, is because Kate Lister and all of the people that she invites on, they do an incredible job at really, really giving the picture of what societies were like. And they're talking about like taboo topics or things, you just don't learn in history class. And even though some of the episodes might, have like a really saucy name, listen to them because the focus is really culture and society, with a little bit of like naughty sauciness in there, which is really fun and interesting. But I am telling you, obviously I love it if I have now made 3 videos about this podcast. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, but certainly don't listen while your kids are around, but you are going to learn insane stuff. Okay, those are my RX.